Here, as you can see through this chart, I have tried to make you understand the rules and all the formulas of tenses. Here you can see these are the types of tenses: present, past and future, and these are their divisions. So initially we will start with the present simple tense. Present simple, then present continuous, then present perfect, then present perfect continuous. Then we will start past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and then past perfect continuous. Then we will start with the future tense: future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and then future perfect continuous. This is the way how we will go. Now present simple tense starts. Present simple. Affirmative. As you know, four types of sentences are there: affirmative, negative, interrogative and interrogative negative. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject plus V1 or V1 plus S or ES, then object. For negative sentences, subject plus do or does plus not plus V1 plus object. For interrogative sentences, you have to just bring the helping verb do does in the beginning. Do does, then subject, then V1, then object, then question mark. For interrogative negative sentences, the structure will be do does, then subject, then not at the third place, V1, object, and then question mark. Now present continuous tense starts. Affirmative sentences. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, is MR, ing form, object. In negative sentences, you have to put not at the third place. Subject, then is MR, not at the third place, then ing form and object. For interrogative sentences, we have to just bring the helping verb in the beginning. Is MR, then subject, then ing form, then object, then question mark. For interrogative negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place in the structure of the interrogative sentence. Therefore, is MR, then subject, not at the third place, then ing form, then object plus question mark. Present perfect. Present perfect. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, then has or have plus V3 plus object. For negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place. So the structure will be subject, has have, not, V3, object. For interrogative sentences, you have to bring the helping verb has have in the beginning. Therefore, the structure will be has have, then subject, then V3, then object plus question mark. For interrogative negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place in the structure of the interrogative sentences. Therefore, has have in the beginning, then subject, then not at the third place, then V3 plus object plus question mark. Present perfect continuous. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, then has have plus been plus ing form, object, since or for plus time. For negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place, means after has have, before been. Subject plus has have plus not plus been, then the same. For interrogative sentences, we have to bring has have in the beginning. Has have, then subject, then been, ing form, object, since for, time and question mark. For interrogative negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place. Has have, then subject, then not, then been, then ing form, object, since for, time and question mark. Past simple. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, V2 plus object, means the second form of the verb. For negative sentences, the structure is subject, did, not, V1 plus object. We will use here V1 because did is there. For interrogative sentences, we have to bring the helping verb in the beginning. Did plus subject, then V1 plus object plus question mark. If we put not at the third place in this structure, it will be the structure for interrogative negative sentences. Did subject, not V1 object, then question mark. For past continuous tense, it was past simple, now past continuous tense. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, then was were, then ing form, then object. For negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place, and for interrogative sentences, we have to bring the helping verb was were in the beginning. And for interrogative negative sentences, we have to put not at the third place in the structure of the interrogative sentences. Now, past perfect. The structure for affirmative sentences is subject, had, V3, then object. Past perfect continuous. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, then had, then been, ing form, object, since for, plus time. Future simple. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, then will shall, V1 object. For future continuous affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, will shall, be, ing form, object. Future perfect. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, will shall, have, V3 object. Future perfect continuous. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject, will shall, have, been, ing form, object, since for, and time.